You. It is 6:59 on Friday, May 5th. We are currently live streaming. It's a 7 a.m. social, and you can see us on our YouTube channel and on Facebook, on the air, off the air, behind the scenes look at what's going on. We are on a little early today, so a little bonus minute for you right now. Okay, are we ready for it?
Yes.
It is time for Brooklyn Theater. Welcome, one and all. This is when my daughter Brooklyn gives her interpretation of a very famous movie, one that she has never seen before. And this week, we are tackling Austin Powers. Brooklyn is on the phone. Hi, Brooklyn.
Hi.
Are you ready for this?
Kind of.
May I jump in and say, first off, Brooklyn, thank you so much for doing this. You're a very busy kid. Your volleyball, school, everything else going on, and taking the time out to entertain us by writing this script this week is just fantastic. Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course.
Oh, look at her being all positive this morning. I love it. Okay, so Brooklyn, before we start, you need to tell everyone what their roles are this morning in your interpretation of Austin Powers.
Okay. So, Steph's the narrator.
Okay.
You're Austin. You're Daniel. I'm Allie. And then the class is just everyone except for you, Mom.
Okay. So I'm Austin. You're Daniel, JC. Steph, you're the narrator. Brooklyn is Allie. And then the whole class is Brooklyn, Steph, and JC.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay, I'm ready. Yes.
All right, here we go. Mix 94.1 presents Brooklyn Theater. Today's showing Austin Powers.
There once was a little boy named Austin. He was in the 3rd grade and was more of the quiet, shy kid at school. Although he did have 2 best friends at school, Austin and Allie, who I would say were extroverted, but they just acted like they were on sugar highs 24/7. Now, today is Austin's 9th birthday, and he just got to school with his cupcakes that his mom made him bring from Smith's in hand.
Austin, happy birthday.
Be quiet, dude. I don't want people to know, or else they're going to sing to me or something.
Okay. I won't tell everyone that it's your birthday.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Austin. It's your birthday. Are you excited?
Hi, Allie, and please be quiet. I don't want people to think anything of today. You both know how triggered I can get when people pay too much attention to me.
Austin and Allie did not know this, but they decided to play along anyway because it was Austin's birthday. I mean, it was a big birthday for him. In 20 more years, he would be 29, and 3rd graders would think he was the old one.
Wait, guys, where's Mrs. Tisdale?
She said she couldn't come today, and if there's no sub here, that means no teacher today.
No teacher, no teacher, no teacher.
No teacher.
Guys, can you shut up for 2 seconds, please? I mean, you guys are my best friends, but you guys are annoying me so much that I'm going to start crying like Kim K did when she lost her diamond earring.
The bell rings, and the rest of the class comes into the classroom.
Jeez, sorry, Austin. I guess we should be nicer since it's your birthday.
It's your birthday, Austin!
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, we should sing to you, Austin!
Austin.
No, please don't.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!
I said don't do that!
Austin then proceeds to turn into Hulk if he were a 3rd grader and goes on a rampage.
Wow,
That's a cool birthday trick, Austin.
It's not a trick! Roar! I have insane powers that none of you could dream of having!
Austin throws a few desks and then moves to the cupcakes.
Oh, you thought that was funny? Just wait. Here you go.
Austin takes all of the cupcakes and throws one right at every single person except for Daniel and Allie and doesn't miss a shot.
Yeah, baby. Austin Powers doesn't miss.
Oh my gosh. I'm dead.
And that has been Brooklyn Theater.
Brooklyn, you are a genius, an absolute genius.
The line at the end, yeah, baby, Austin Powers doesn't miss.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
My favorite line was, I'm going to start crying like Kim K did when she lost her diamond earring.
I gotta tell
There
you.
are people dying, Kim.
Oh, about halfway through the script, I kind of forgot we were doing like I just got so into the script, and then it starts like coming. It's like, okay, it's Austin. Austin has these powers. Oh my god.
Austin's powers.
Oh, so good, Brooklyn.
Oh, man, that was good, B. Nice job.
Thank you.
Hey, Brooklyn, there's a writer's strike in Hollywood right now. I think if someone's going to cross the picket line, you could do it and make some money right now because you are so
Seriously.
good.
I love you, baby. What movie do you want to do next?
Whatever the listeners want.
Whatever the
Oh,
listeners
What's
want.
like another 90s movie like You've Got Mail? Wasn't that Tom Hanks?
Yeah. We got You Got Mail. I'm trying to think of what she hasn't seen because sometimes I make them watch old movies.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything. So Melissa just said Clueless. Have you seen Clueless?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Oh,
Hmm.
darn it.
Legally Blonde?
Yeah.
Hmm.
These are all assignments I give her at home.
Forrest Gump, she did or did not see?
Yeah.
You did? What about When Harry Met Sally? Oh, I
We
feel
already
like,
did that one.
yeah, we already
Yeah.
did that one. That's an old school one.
Speed? Did you see Speed with Keanu Reeves?
No.
Did you see someone just wrote Out of Africa? What?
So what about Chariots of Fire from the 80s?
Dumb and Dumber? Have you seen that?
No, that's just what Dad tells me and Sophie are when we're acting stupid.
It's Dumb and Dumber. I don't know if you were supposed to say that on the air, but okay. I love you, B. We'll talk about it and get back to you. Have a great day at school.
Okay, bye.
See you,
Bye.
Brooklyn. That was just fantastic. I was dead. Oh my gosh.
Austin's powers.
Oh, so funny. If you're just joining us, we just wrapped up Brooklyn Theater, and I think all three of us were in tears doing it. And you have to download today's podcast to listen to it. It was
I
fantastic.
purposely didn't read it when she gave it to me. Like she printed it out. I just put it in my bag. And this morning when I was highlighting for the roles on what your lines are, I was just catching bits and pieces of it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be hilarious.
Oh, and it certainly was. She did not disappoint. So check this out. Lots to come on the show, including next hour at 8:25. You're going to go see the Jonas Brothers. They'll be here in September. Tickets go on sale a week from today, but we have yours at 8:25. I mean, honestly, it doesn't get any funnier than that. It does not.
It's funny because I just saw her on her phone laying on the couch. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm writing my script.
It's just, I did as guys like so like focus on the script, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Austin's powers.
Yeah, baby. Austin Powers doesn't miss.
And you see, she's coming all the way down to the end. She's got the tagline. So good.
Loved it. What time does she start school?
Well, she actually starts school early because she's in an advanced math class, and they start before the actual school starts. So I think her math class starts at 7:15.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
early. I hear an echo. I think it's JC's speaker. One second.
You want me to mute him? There we go. Oh, Bring It On's a good one, Melissa. Has she seen that? I'm trying to remember. Clerks. That's a good one. These are great, guys. The bridges of Madison County, someone just suggested. Tu Wong Fu. Billy Madison, Police Academy. The bridges of Madison County. Weird science.
Jeez, it's hot in there.
I just accidentally blocked someone. Oh my God. I didn't realize my thing was on. How do I unblock someone?
You got to do it through YouTube. Remember when-
Ah,
I know.
I'm sorry if you got blocked. That was an accident. Let me find it. Oh my God. Okay. I can't do it. What the heck? Oh my God. How do I? On YouTube, you said?
Gmail, since it's connected to Gmail.
So what do you do at that point?
Let's see. myaccount.google.com/blocklist. Here, I'll send you this link. But it's
Okay.
going to be on the screener.
Oh,
You want it sent to you like email wise?
or either way.
Didn't mean the dot after.
Where'd you send it? Did you text it?
On the phone
Oh,
screener.
oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Don't forget to send your Oh Wow Wheel songs.
Doesn't show any blocked users.
Oh no.
There's no blocked users.
Who got blocked? Did someone by accident?
I accidentally blocked someone.
How did they text you to say they were blocked, or how did we know?
No, I saw it when because my mouse was hovering over the person's name and then it said show and I was
Oh.
like show and then I accidentally hit blocked.
I see it in there. I see it right there now. Yeah, in the
Ah.
comments.
I've done that too. I meant to hide the answer for Beat Mercedes, but I ended up accidentally blocking them.
Yeah, what the heck?
Okay. let's
I
see.
didn't block everyone, Jan, just that one person, and now I felt really bad. I don't know how to unblock you.
And they're probably watching, like, what did I just do?
I know. I feel terrible. Let
Is
me
that their
see.
YouTube handle? Like, or was it a YouTube view, or we don't know?
Oh, because it could have been on Facebook. Try Facebook, Mercedes.
Okay, hold on. Unblock someone.
Yeah, there's some instructions if you Google it.
Okay. So
Oh,
Scroll down and tap settings. Settings. Scroll down to audience.
Ads.
Ugh. Yeah.
Add us to your morning routine.
They're so funny. I love them.
It's Mer-
I told you about the Cinco de Mayo sweeps, right?
Oh yeah. On today's key,
Mm-hmm.
Friday.
Yes, in the red.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you need help, Mercedes? Or are you okay?
I just can't find it. I feel really bad.
That's 7 a.m. social club. You get me a knuckle sandwich.
Seriously.
There's no settings within the actual StreamYard.
Not StreamYard. You'd have to do it through Facebook or YouTube, depending on what they're using. I can try, but when I tried last time, they told me to go through the actual platforms.
I wish you could like control Z it and just go back to right before. If you got blocked, I'm very sorry, but then again, you can't see this.
Yeah, they won't. They're not even watching.
Maybe they'll go back after the fact to see if we talked about it after they got blocked.
They can't see the after the fact because
Oh,
they're
you
blocked
can't
from the
even-
whole page.
You can't even go if you're blocked. You can't even go back on YouTube and watch the video or Facebook or anywhere.
Maybe the opposite. Like if you're blocked on Facebook, you could go to
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, maybe. Makes a new account.
I like Kelly. Please don't hover over my name.
I know. I'm moving my mouse now, so I don't. I was hovered over your name, Jan, actually. Why does my mouse automatically go there? It's so weird.
We just heard Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift is supposedly dating Maddie Healy from the 1975. Apparently, they were linked once before, and this goes back to 2015. And Maddie addressed that rumor in an interview in 2016, and he said it was just a flirtation with a girl, but then he speculated what it would be like to actually date Taylor, and he didn't make it sound very fun. He called the prospect of doing so, quote, emasculating because of her fame.
Oh man, I mean, if it's true, maybe he was just a different person at that time, but why is it emasculating to see a woman succeed? That's my question.
I think it'd be awesome to be someone. My wife, she's scaling and growing, and I love seeing that happening. If I'm single, I'm dating Taylor Swift, I'd be so happy.
There's a lot of pressure there. I'll give you that. But yeah, I don't understand why that's a bad thing.
Yeah, and hopefully, like you said, that was 2016. Hopefully, he's grown and has changed, and we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Lots going on this weekend. So first off, let's talk movies. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, that is out. This is the final movie in the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. Vegas Golden Knights Game 2 against Edmonton tomorrow afternoon, T-Mobile Arena. That starts at 4 o'clock. The Kentucky Derby is Saturday. And then we have the coronation of King Charles. The coverage starts Saturday morning, right around 2 a.m. The coronation itself starts at 3 a.m. our time.
I'm not going to wake up for that.
No,
not happening.
We check it out though if it's on in the background.
Oh yeah. I mean, once I get up, I'll watch the stuff, but I'm not setting my alarm for that or anything.
There's a new reality show called Stars on Mars. So celebrities will have to live together in a simulated space station with conditions simulating life on Mars. It's a competition show where they'll complete missions and vote to send each other back to Earth until a winner is crowned. We now have the cast list, the stars.
Okay.
Lance Armstrong, comedian Natasha Leggero, NFL stars Marshawn Lynch and Richard Sherman. Ronda Rousey will be in there. And also Vanderpump Rules, Tom, the guy in that whole scandal. He's going to be on there.
Oh, man. They're just getting the best of the best, aren't they?
Wasn't Lance Armstrong, wasn't he in a scandal too at some point?
Yeah. Like, wasn't it steroids?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
Doping or something. Tom Sandoval, by the way, he has a cover band. And apparently he's facing a big decline in ticket sales. Prior to this whole scandal, ticket sales were great for him. But after this affair, the ticket sales are declining. He's offering 2-for-1 deals. And the problem is the people that are buying tickets are coming to his concert to yell at him for cheating on that girl.
Oh, gee. That's hilarious. Oh, my gosh. No one is safe. No one is safe.
You guys ready for a good show tonight? You cheater!
Oh, man.
So BTS fans keep sending food to Jungkook's house, and he keeps asking them to stop. So in a message translated from Korean to English, he says, "I won't eat it even if you give it to me. I'm thankful, but I eat well. You can buy it for yourself." He goes on to say, "I beg you, if you send it one more time, I will check the receipt order number you sent and take action. So stop it."
I just think that's such an invasion of privacy, man. He's still a human being. You got to let him have his personal space. He's in his home. He's not out in public. Leave him alone.
They're just sending food because he's a foodie or he has a certain food that he likes. They're just trying to be nice fans. Like, why? What's encouraging, or why are these people doing this? Why are they sending the food to his house?
Well, I mean, like if I sent you cookies, why did I do that? To be nice, probably. They just want his attention, I'm guessing.
And it's just too much. He wants it all to stop.
Well, I don't think it's the food that's too much. I think it's just they're invading your privacy. Like if you just got a random bowl of spaghetti sent to your home by someone that you don't know, it's like they found my house. Oh my gosh, this is scary.
Yeah, it is. It truly is. Okay, so next hour, we've got those tickets for you to go see the Jonas Brothers. This is win them before you can buy them tickets. That's happening at 8:25, and those are yours when you win. Heads up. It's Mix 94.1. We do a song coming out. Okay. We're like on time. Oh, and then can you see the screen, Mercedes?
What screen?
The logger here.
No, not really. Do you need me to look at it?
Oh, there's a song coming up that you might want to drop.
Oh yeah. I'll drop it.
That's out of the stop set coming up.
Song do you want instead?
I gotta look and see what we have.
Okay.
Did you already take it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deleted
Oh.
already. Yeah.
Oh shit. Shoot. Next time leave it just because I can't change it when it's gone.
We can put it back in.
Oh no. Well, I could put it in, but
Yeah.
you can't replace
have
it. I have to replace it, or JC has to replace it.
Yeah, in the log though, I need it still there so I can switch it out.
Oh, we can put it back in.
Here
I
you
don't
go.
know if it'll show up, but go ahead.
Boom. It's back in.
Okay. Let me see.
Those guys causing us trouble.
I know. Did you guys want to tease here?
Yeah, we have traffic here first.
You go ahead and pick something while I do this.
Okay. We do the wedding thing, that wedding omen.
Sure. Okay.
We have time. That's not until after the stop set. So we got like almost 15 minutes.
We'll do Lose Yourself, Eminem.
or visit onehourair.com. Independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county. Mix 94.1. Coming up. You're going to want to hear this.
Have you ever been to a wedding and something happened that was a really bad omen? Something happened to a couple who was getting married outdoors. You can imagine any wedding outdoors, you run a risk of something happening. We'll tell you what happened in this one coming up next. It's Mix 94.1. Thanks, Jeffrey. I'm going to actually take a picture of your comment and send it to Brooklyn. Thank you.
Sometimes I have so many tabs open I can't find you guys. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I'm the same way. I'm like so lost this morning. Like I said, my hovering thing, I was looking at trying to find an email for something. It's just a mess over here.
It's Friday.
Yes, thank God.
I saw Jeffrey's comment. That's cute.
I know. I just sent it to her. That's the weekend. It's Mix 94.1, 7:30. A lot of people are getting ready to head into wedding season. It's always summer's always the time. Steph, do you have a wedding this summer? I know you have one next year, but I think you're going to a bunch of weddings, aren't you?
I have 3 weddings
Whoa.
next year, January, April, and May. Yes.
Wow, that's a handful. And sometimes they say there's certain things that could happen on your wedding day that might be a bad omen. If it's raining on your wedding day, I've actually heard that's a good omen. It sprinkled on our wedding day, and I was like, "Oh no, this is terrible." And then my aunt was like, "That's a good omen." That I felt a huge sense of relief. But then there are things that are definitely not good omens.
Yeah, this is a wedding outdoors, Glacier Park. So we're talking Montana, and by the lakes. There's many lakes up there. But one of the lakes, the couple's getting married, and a moose is apparently hanging out by the water, just drinking some water, doing his thing. And next thing you know, a grizzly bear comes out of the woods and attacks this moose and starts mauling it. I would tell Steph to put the audio in, but you hear like a grizzly bear mauling a moose, and everyone's like, "What's happening?" The photographer, everyone looks over. So on their way, it was maybe 50, 75 yards away, there's a grizzly bear mauling a moose. Is that a bad omen, or can you spin that to that's good luck when a grizzly bear mauls a moose on your wedding day?
I'd love to hear you try to spin that as a good omen. Go for it.
The moose was on his way to ruin the wedding. The moose was coming in hot. He was charging at people. He was angry, and the grizzly bear stepped in to stop the evil moose from ruining the wedding day.
I'm not even sticking around to make an excuse. I see a bear and I'm gone. I'm absolutely gone. Why are they all staying there watching this mauling?
That's the same thing I'm thinking too, because it's so close to them. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, that's a grizzly bear mauling a moose. Look at that." That's everyone's making commentary. I'd be thinking, once the grizzly bear's done, who's he coming after next?
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. What was there an omen when you got married? Was it a good omen, a bad omen? Did something really weird happen? Like I said, the only thing that happened with us was the rain, and it wasn't even a heavy rain. It was just a light sprinkling in the morning, but we didn't really have any omens.
We did you have fun the evening of your wedding? Have relations on your wedding night?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Because they say it's bad luck if you don't, and we didn't have it.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I went up to our room and I passed out. So the next day when we got our honeymoon, say it's technically the first day of our marriage within 24 hours when we got to Hawaii, but the night of itself, I get up to that room and I was out. I was done.
Oh, well, I mean, it maybe it's a bad omen, but right now it's not. You're still together. Now, if you're not together at some point, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, it was because of that." Now you have your excuse.
Yeah, it wasn't any other issue. It was the fact, go back to our wedding night. I got too drunk on our wedding night.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That isn't that the job of your best man to make sure you don't get too drunk?
Well, see, I had the complete opposite. My best man was getting me drunk because if I'm drinking, I can count the drinks. 1 drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks. I should stop at 3. But my best man just kept filling up my drinks. So I had no concept of how many drinks I had that night. So we got halfway through the wedding. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've had a lot to drink because he just kept feeding me all night long.
I'm looking at this list of bad omens for marriage, and some of these apply to me. Getting married on a Saturday is a bad omen. They say it's the most popular day of the week to say I do, but according to English folklore, this weekend day will doom a couple to a life of bad luck. And to be extra safe, you should avoid the 13th and the month of May all together.
Anyone? And hey, May 13th is a Saturday this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's going to be a
Oh.
rough one. Dropping a ring during the ceremony is a bad omen. Oh my gosh, a really bad omen. Tradition says if someone drops a ring during the reciting of the vows, that person will die. Well, I mean, we're all going to die, right?
Just sooner than later, perhaps.
Using your married name before the wedding is a bad omen. Receiving knives as gifts, like a block of knives, they say that if skip that on your registry, since these sharp tools cut things in two, some believe they'll lead to a broken marriage. Being gifted a clock is a bad omen, because the word for clock in Mandarin also means the end. So it's a bad omen in Chinese culture. Seeing the bride beforehand, I've heard that one.
Did you guys see each other?
We did, because we had to do pictures.
Mhm.
Yeah, they took us, and I was like, oh, but we did do like a reveal, like, okay, Matt, turn around, look, and then I was like, yeah, and so we had the nice little reveal, but it was definitely before the wedding. Let's see, yellow roses, don't have those at your wedding. They symbolize jealousy. Don't wear pearls, as they're something borrowed. Some believe they represent future tears and heartache in the marriage. I think I lent your wife a pearl bracelet.
Oh, did you? You
For
were
her
the something
something
borrowed?
borrowed.
Oh, how sweet.
Well, apparently it's not very sweet.
Hey, we're
I did not realize that. Now I feel really bad.
We've got the Saturday thing. We were married on a Saturday as well. Did not, complete the deed the night of the wedding because I was too drunk. Pearls. She was wearing that, and same thing. We had pictures, so we did a private reveal where she walked out, and I saw her for the first time. My brother was there taking pictures as well. So yeah, I've got a bunch of strikes going against me, but so far so good.
Yeah, well, let's keep our fingers crossed. I have a bunch of strikes also.
we're here to break those rules. Coming up next is the Hot 3. What do you have for us?
Okay, parents will do this for vacation before anything else, and kids say they love it. We're going to tell you what that is. Also, we've been talking a lot about AI. Could AI cruise control be a thing to help us avoid phantom traffic jams? That is on the way. And 500 pounds of this were dumped in a New Jersey stream. Nobody knows why. We'll tell you what it is coming up next in the Hot 3.
More Mercedes in the Morning coming up. When I wake up. I love these guys. On Mix 94.1.
Hey, it's Mercedes. My jeweler is Michael E. Minden, and now is a great time to go see him to create a mother's ring or pendant.
Did anyone see the moose video? It's nuts. This grizzly bear is a savage. Someone did text the text line. The bear has to eat and is not going to wait for the wedding to end. So Kelly, we were in Wyoming a couple summers ago, and it's the Snake River, and Laura and I are going on a walk, and there's a river, and then there's like a little small island, maybe like 10 feet from the banks. We're walking, and we see, I had the video of it too, this huge moose. And so Laura goes up to the bank to look at the moose, and I'm videoing the moose. It looks so sweet, and I had no idea that moose or mooses are very territorial. And so if you do see a moose, you're not supposed to approach it. Nothing happened to us, but it was after the fact. We're showing people videos. Like, do you know how if the moose would have felt in danger, or if it was a mother moose and felt like we were infringing on its kids, that moose would have came after us. And apparently, a moose they can run very fast as well. So there's your moose warning. Do you guys have any omens on your wedding?
Me?
Yeah.
It was supposed to rain really hard on our wedding. And this is what ended up happening. Do you see the fall foliage? Oh, it's kind of bright. But there's the yellow flowers. I'll send it to you.
Oh, no.
The New England fall foliage came in. Is that how you pronounce it, by the way?
I say foliage.
Foliage. Foliage. Maybe you're right. I never knew how to
It's a
pronounce
San
it.
Diego girl living in the Northeast for the first time.
Exactly. So we had that as our backdrop for pictures.
That's sweet.
And,
And you guys fornicated that night?
we actually didn't because
What?
no, I know. Sister-in-law was with us, and my cousin stayed with us, and we lived in like a 500 square foot apartment.
Uh-huh.
I was like, no.
I think it's more.
Nice.
I think it's more common that people are just too tired.
Or
You
maybe
know.
that's just marriage.
Yeah, been there before. We didn't wait till our wedding night.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't do the religious route.
Yeah, I didn't follow. Yeah, like let's go to bed.
And that the leaves stayed that color for only 2 days.
Oh no way!
Yeah, so we were really in shock. Like, wow, that was probably cool. It was meant to be. Let me see. There's another picture that I really love.
And this is probably really hard to see, but that's Laura. Can you see there, right here? That's her standing on the bank of this river, and then that grass over there. That's where the moose is. We were in Wyoming. That's how close she was to it. And I'm like right behind her, videoing it. There's a moose over there, you guys. Posting on social
I
media.
remember that video. You sent it to me.
Yeah. And then everyone's like, "Don't do that." Yeah, Melissa, that's another omen. How much money you spend on a wedding. Ugh. But we don't know any better at the time. We're just excited to get married.
Right. That's why we kind of eloped. We
That's
didn't
smart.
have a big wedding. Two people were there, and we told people the week of, like our parents. Hey,
But
guys,
I
just
saw
let
you
you
had
know."
like a regular wedding dress and stuff.
Not really. I mean, I just got a white dress from like JCPenney.
And James was wearing white tux or white.
Yeah, he's wearing a tux.
Did he rent it or buy the jacket?
He had it.
James
Yeah.
just has a white tux jacket on standby.
It was a black one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was black. He just wore a black tux, regular. Super basic.
You know the same thing like the tux rentals. It was like that stuff's not cheap.
Yeah.
It was like 150, and then wedding dresses too are not cheap.
No,
for-
they are not.
One day, and Lars is in a box.
I know.
Hasn't touched it since that day.
James and I still want a reception, but I don't know. I have my doubts only because the stressful part of the planning process. I still do. Like there is that part of me that like, one day you're going to look back and wish you had one. So I still do want one. It's just a matter of like the cost. And
Yeah.
the planning is a lot. Like
Yeah, but
guest list.
your unique setup
money
is
for
what
a
makes.
house.
Would you say?
Save the money for a house.
Yeah.
All you're doing is buying stuff for other people. Just save the money, buy a house. I wish
You
I
had
could change so many things from my wedding. Not invite as many people, not try to be as fancy. Like I have so many regrets.
I know that's what I'm such an like a overthinker too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what if I do this? But then I want this.
No,
Ugh.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. I want everything to be perfect.
I know. It's just like I look back, I'm like, why did I buy that? Like, why? That was so dumb. But you also do get a lot of nice gifts and you see a lot of people you haven't seen. So that part of it is really nice.
I think the big thing for James and I is we are planners and we love to host. So when that day comes of a reception, I think we want it to be more of like an event for like the entertainment part versus like we're married, like look at us. Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Do you know we have that one supply closet over by J Love's office? Is there another one? Because there's like nothing in there.
I hate that closet because there is nothing in there. I
There's
never go in there
nothing.
anymore. I have no idea. Sometimes there's one in front of Jeremy's office, that little
Oh, yeah.
filing. Sometimes there's stuff in there, but I always ask because I feel like that's promotion stuff.
Yeah, and it's also like there's a camera there too, so I don't want to get in trouble.
Did you need certain supplies or something?
I found a janky file. I needed a file folder and I couldn't find one, but I found like a janky one that was, it looks like it got wet and then dried weird. So I just got what I could get.
Oh, Steph, your wedding photo is so sweet.
Right? This one's my favorite because of the color. I'm seeing what else we have.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the next 2 days that those flowers or those leaves were gone. That's what tripped us out.
Yeah, the leaves changing in the Northeast was people get so excited. The colors.
It's time for the Hot 3 on Mix 94.1.
The Hot 3 is brought to you by Legacy AC. Visit them at legacyac.com.
Now, the average parent will drive over 1,400 miles to their destination before even considering another mode of transportation. This survey came out about parents of school-age children, and it showed that when you go on a trip with your family, parents will drive before they choose to fly or I don't even know, take a train, something like that. Not only do 85% of parents prefer to drive whenever possible, but 78% believe that their child also prefers to be in the car. In fact, the average family takes about 5 road trips per year, meaning the average family vehicle has seen about 25 different road trips in a lifetime.
I love driving. I love a good road trip when we do Wyoming or going to horse shows. I just love the drive. It's so much fun to me. What's the longest drive you've done with the girls? Like Disneyland, San Diego, and how do they handle these long distance drives?
The longest drive. Yeah, it was probably San Diego. We don't really do that drive anymore. We don't like it. We're not fans. I feel like that's a very boring drive. My daughters tend to get car sick. One time, one of my daughters threw up all over the car and we had to pull on the side of the road right after state line. And I was cleaning vomit. It was just awful. So ever since then, if we can fly and this, Southwest is cheap, sometimes it's cheaper to fly. We're just with the cost of gas and all that. So then you have to park your car, and I can't believe what they're charging to park your car at some hotels. So this way, we just fly, take an Uber. We don't have to worry about it.
It's hassle-free.
Yeah.
It is a big thing, too. What's the scenery like? Driving to Wyoming or back ways to Palm Springs, it's gorgeous. Just, driving to Wyoming, driving through the Great Plains is very, very scenic drive. But you're sitting there stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic, driving into LA or San Diego, it'll get tired.
Nothing fun about that. Also this morning, everybody's talking about AI. Have you heard the term phantom traffic jam, though? It's when some idiot slams on their brakes and there's a domino effect where everyone behind them hits their brakes too. So it causes like a mini traffic jam for no good reason. Well, it happens constantly on highways, but a new study found that AI powered cruise control could actually help fix the problem. Researchers worked with a team at Nissan and they installed AI cruise control in more than 100 cars and unleashed them on a highway near Nashville. It uses software to predict when congestion ahead will let up and it automatically slows you down a little bit. So instead of getting caught in it and coming to a full stop, you get there just as everyone is moving again. They found that even when a few cars have it, they can have a big impact. For each AI cruise control, 20 other cars around it saw a positive effect. And they say if car companies start offering it as a feature, it could help with traffic, save you time, cut down on accidents, and make cars burn less fuel.
That would be huge. That is frustrating. There's some kind of traffic jam, and you get up to the front of it and realize it was just because someone had slowed down or stopped for no particular reason, and the effects piled up after it.
Last night I was reading this article and I saw another one the other day about how AI is taking everyone's jobs. We talked about it and will it take our jobs? So I was like, let me put this to the test. So I went to ChatGPT and I was like, what was the actual question? Let me see. Because I asked it 3 different questions. And if you don't know what ChatGPT is, it's AI. You can ask it any question, it'll write whatever for you. And I asked it to here it is. Write a script for a radio conversation segment starring Mercedes, JC, and Steph. So it writes this whole thing, and the topic was climate change. I'm like, wow, I'm not worried about AI taking our job on this one. And it has a whole script. It's so funny. Then I changed it. I said, write a funny radio segment with hosts Mercedes, JC, and Steph. And then it made us play 2 truths and a lie. No joke.
Really?
It had us playing that. Like there's a whole thing. If we want to act this out later, we can, but it's funny. But they play 2 truths and a lie the way that you're supposed to, where the one person tells you 2 truths and a lie, and you're supposed to figure out which one of those.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it had us playing that. And then I asked one more question. I said, write a funny radio segment where Mercedes and JC and Steph are the hosts of the show, because it was making us like we were guests on a show.
Mhm.
And so this one was this one is my favorite one. It's talking about like fashion trends and what is not fashionable and what is fashionable. I was actually laughing at this one and I thought, well, maybe AI can take our job.
We should act one of those out later on and see what everyone thinks.
Yeah, I know we've been doing a lot of acting this morning, but I was just thinking about
Yeah.
it was really funny. All right, finally this morning, around 500 pounds of cooked pasta was found dumped near a New Jersey stream recently. Nina Joknowitz, who had previously run for council in the township of Old Bridge, was told by a concerned citizen that the mound of noodles was near her property. The pictures she snapped for social media show a 25-foot wide mountain of cooked ziti, spaghetti, and elbow macaroni lying limp in the forest. It's unclear how long the mystery mess has been out there, but Joknowitz says that it was finally been cleaned up after she publicly shamed the city. As for the pasta bandit, no suspects have been identified. No word on whether or not the police are looking into it or why somebody would even cook that much pasta and go dump it in the woods.
It does seem like a Jersey thing, though, for some reason. We said it's
Yeah.
New Jersey. That seems very Jersey-ish. That would happen.
It's like when you tell Florida stories where you're like, oh, yeah, it's Florida.
It's Florida.
You know, we get it.
It's Jersey. Pasta in the water. 825. Those tickets for you to go see the Jonas Brothers. Those are yours when you win Heads Up. It's Mix 94.1. Mercedes in the morning.
We'll need a song here, huh?
Yeah.
What did we drop?
We've used all our drops.
We have.
That Justin Timberlake song is from the 4:00 hour, but we're also playing Justin Timberlake at the end of this hour, 8:00 hour, if that's okay.
We probably won't get to that song. Is the last song of the 8?
Before the Hot 3.
Oh, before the Hot 3? Oh.
Yeah.
There's that Pink song at the end of the hour, right? Is that the last song of the hour? Don't Let Me Get Me?
Yes.
We normally don't get to that song.
You can play that there then.
Do that.
I'll move that.
You move it. Thanks.
Here.
You guys want to do this script thing? The
Sure.
AI one? I'll copy and paste it and email it to you guys.
Don't forget to send your own Wow Wheel song.
Oh, shoot. Forgot.
Woo.
Oh, I thought of one too for my mom. You guys want the first, second, or third one?
You want to do the fun? We said the funniest one was the third one.
Yeah, or I can send you the second. The first one's really boring, but I can send you the second and third, and depending on time, we can start with the third, and if there's time, we can do the second one.
Okay.
So it's the second one. The first one, don't go to that one.
Okay. The second one.
Oh, I know which one for my mom. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Just the first line is so funny.
So
I'm sorry.
ridiculous.
It's so corny already.
Wait, he said start with the second script.
Yeah, the second one.
Oh, got it.
Okay, I got your.
Do we have like a jingle that we can play? Because it says play jingle. Opening jingle and music.
We have our rejoiners because that's kind of like our jingle, and then it goes into a bed.
Yeah, that would be cool. We could play a
Okay.
rejoiner.
But we're gonna start off talking and then hit the rejoiner.
Well, yeah, we'll explain what we're doing and then we'll start.
Okay, we'll have to tell JC. I'm just reading some of it. I haven't read all of it. It is so corny.
It's so cheesy. I'm like, we have nothing to worry about. Nothing. Oh, it's almost 8. So we're gonna go, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Make sure you're listening to this new AI show and see what you guys think. Bye.